This lesson is on the F major 1-octave scale. From this point on, the scales you will learn are going to get progressively more challenging. Like in the C major scale, the second finger will be low and not on the tape line, like this. In addition, the first finger will also be low and below the first finger tape line. It's going to sit against the nut, like this. We'll be using the lower octave, and we'll play on the D, A, and E strings. Let's begin. We start with a down bow with 2 fingers down on the D string for the lower F natural. Make sure your second finger is low and touching your first finger, just like in the C major scale. Now add your third finger on the third tape line for an up bow G. Cross over to the A string for a down bow open A. Add your low first finger against the nut for an up bow B flat. Now add a low second finger, which should be just above the first tape line, for a down bow C. Add your third finger on the third tape line for an up bow D. Cross over to the open E string with a down bow for an E. And last, add your low first finger against the nut for an up bow F. Great! So you've learned the ascending F major scale. Let's try it again. Start down bow with a low second finger on the D string for the lower F. Add your third finger on the third tape line for G. Cross to the A string for an open down bow A. Add your low first finger against the nut for a B flat. Add your low second finger just above the first tape line for a C. Add your third finger on the third tape line for a D. Cross over the E string for a down bow open E. And add your low first finger for an up bow F. Good. Now let's try the descending scale, and we'll work our way back down. So start down bow on that same low F with 1 finger down on the E string against the nut. Cross to the A string with 4 fingers down for an E. So you're going to cross with all your fingers in their ready position, so the first and second fingers will be low. So let's go up bow for the 4th finger E. And then lift your 4th finger for a 3rd finger D. Lift your 3rd finger for your low 2nd finger C. Lift your 2nd finger for your low 1st finger B flat, which is against the nut. Cross to the D string with 4 fingers down in the ready positions for an up bow A. Lift your 4th finger for a 3rd finger G. And last, lift your 3rd finger for your low 2nd finger F. Great! That's the descending scale. Let's try it one more time. So place 1 low finger down on the E string for the note F and play it with a down bow. Cross to the A string with 4 fingers down in the ready positions for an up bow E. Lift your 4th finger for a 3rd finger D. Lift your 3rd finger for a low 2nd finger C. Lift your 2nd finger for a low 1st finger B flat. Cross the D string with 4 fingers in the ready positions for an up bow A. Lift your 4th finger for a 3rd finger G. And lift your 3rd finger for your low 2nd finger F natural. Great! Now let's put the ascending and descending scales together. Start with a down bow with 2 fingers down on the D string for the lower note F. Add your 3rd finger for a G. Cross with a down bow to the open A string for A. Add your low 1st finger for B flat. Add your low 2nd finger for C. Add your 3rd finger for D. Cross to the open E string for a down bow E. And add your low 1st finger for F. Stay there for a down bow F. Cross the A string with 4 fingers down for an E. Lift your 4th finger for a 3rd finger D. Lift your 3rd finger for a low 2nd finger C. Lift your 2nd finger for a low 1st finger B flat. Cross the D string with 4 fingers down for an up bow A. Lift your 4th finger for G. Lift your 3rd finger for the 2nd finger F natural. Great! You now know how to play the F major 1-octave scale. If you have a hard time remembering when to play a low finger and when to play on the tape line, you can just watch this lesson a few more times until you get the hang of it. So let's play the scale one more time together. right, that's it for the F major scale. Good luck practicing this one.